Hi, and welcome to the SDV 100 Orientation to Research in the LFCC Library. In this video, I'll be showing you the basics of how to access and use library resources for research assignments. Knowing how to find and evaluate information will not only help you during your time at LFCC, but in your future education, career, and daily life. As a library, we do have a lot of books, both physical and digital, but we're more than just that. We offer a number of other resources and services, from audiobooks and DVDs to course textbooks on reserve that you can use in the library. We have study rooms, scanners, copiers, and our print system, WIPA. On our website, you'll also have access to our article and statistics databases, research guides, our interlibrary loan service, and more. In addition to all of this, the library is also the best place to start research for your assignments. Over the next few slides, I'll be showing you how to use the library's website throughout the research process and how to make the most of our resources. The first step in the research process is choosing a topic, but this isn't always as easy as it seems. We have a few suggestions to get you started, the first being focus on a topic that interests you. When you're interested in the subject, you'll find it easier to stay engaged throughout your research. Our second tip is to see what the library has available, whether that means coming in to look on the shelves or searching the catalog or article databases. If you have a couple of possible topics in mind, searching the library's resources first will give you an idea of what's available. Nobody wants to choose a topic and then find out at the last minute that there's barely anything written on it. Lastly, try one of the library's databases for topic ideas. Databases like Opposing Viewpoints or CQ Researcher offer differing perspectives on current social issues, which can give you direction if you find yourself stuck. By now, you may have a general topic in mind, but you'll want to focus it for your research. There are entire books on a topic like animal rights, but you'll probably be writing a 5 to 8 page paper, so you need to narrow down to make your research more manageable. The best way to do this is to ask yourself, what aspect of my topic do I want to know more about, and then form that into a specific research question. However, avoid narrowing your topic down to a research question so specific that you can't answer it. If you're struggling to find books or articles on your topic, that could be a sign that you need to be less specific. If you're having trouble focusing your topic, you could try narrowing down by demographics, like a specific age group, race, ethnicity, or gender. You could focus by geographic region or a time period. Or maybe you know you're interested in a legal, political, medical, or other perspective. You can also try searching the library catalog or databases if you need ideas for where to start. If you search for your general topic, you'll see what books or articles we have available and get an idea of what approach other authors have already taken on a topic. Once you've focused your topic and turned it into a research question, you should also identify the main concepts within your question. These are typically the most important nouns and verbs. Remember these concepts because they will become keywords that you can use for searching the library catalog and especially the article databases. When researching, books can be a great resource for providing an overview of a topic. If you want to look for books in the library catalog, you'll need to use Primo on the library's website. To use the library catalog, enter your keywords into the search box on the middle of our home page and click the Search Everything button. You should see a list of search results including books, ebooks, audiobooks, films, and articles. If your topic is fairly broad, like animal rights or body image, you may be overwhelmed by the number of library resources. Luckily, the catalog allows you to limit your results using the filters on the right-hand side of the screen. When you're looking specifically for books, you can click the appropriate filter to limit to only books, including ebooks. You'll know if a book is an ebook when it says Online Access. That means you can view the book off campus without needing to check it out. If you want to view only physical books, you can also limit your results by campus. Keep in mind, you can always request a book if it's at the other campus. If you want to look for the book in person, be sure to note the call number. All of our books are organized on the shelf by call number, which groups books together by subject area. After you've identified the main concepts of your research question, it's also a good idea to brainstorm some similar or related keywords. These can be synonyms of your keywords, broader keywords, or more specific keywords. Why is this important? Well, sometimes the keywords from your original research question aren't the most effective ones for searching the catalog or databases. There might be another similar word that will find you more results. If you'd like to test whether your keywords are effective or not, try them out in one of our article databases. Let me open up one of the library's databases, Academic Search Complete. You can find its quick link on the library's homepage right under the catalog search box. When you search for your keyword in the databases, pay attention to the subject terms that appear under each article in your results. If you see your keyword in the subject terms, that's a good indication that you've chosen an effective keyword. If you don't see your keyword, but see one that's similar, try using the keyword that appears in the subject terms instead. While books can usually cover a lot about a general topic due to their length, articles from journals, magazines, and newspapers are much shorter and tend to be focused on a very specific aspect of a topic. When you're asking a specific research question, articles can be helpful in providing a direct answer. The best place to find articles are in the library's databases, which can be found listed on the website alphabetically or by subject area. I'll be using one of the library's most popular databases, Academic Search Complete, to demonstrate how to search with keywords and then limit your results. When searching the databases, you might need to try several different combinations of keywords to determine which ones will work best for finding articles on your topic. Using too few keywords might leave you with an overwhelming number of results, which is why it's important to have a well thought out research question, not just a single broad topic. Keep in mind, you don't need to include every part of your research question, just the main concepts. You can also try substituting one keyword for another. For example, violence instead of aggression. When searching the article databases, you'll want to use Boolean operators, or connectors, to combine search terms together. These connectors are most often the words and, or, and not, and each works differently. And is best for combining two unique search terms, like video games and violence, and tells the database you only want to see articles that include both search terms. Or is best for combining two similar search terms, like violence or aggression. This is helpful when you're not sure which search term will be most effective in the database. If you use or as a connector, the database will show articles with either search term included. Finally, not is best when you don't want a specific search term included. For example, if you're researching the psychological effects of video games on men, but you're not interested in looking at aggression, you can tell the database not to include that search term. Here's just a couple more tips for using the databases. If you know that you only want to view recent articles, you can also limit the publication date using the slider on the left-hand side of the screen. If you click the title to view an article record, you can see the author, publication, and publication year of the article, as well as an abstract giving you a brief summary of what the article is about. There's also a Cite button on the right-hand side of the screen that will show you citations for the article in a number of citation styles, including APA and MLA. Just remember to double-check any citation you find in the database against the citation style manuals. Not every citation the databases provide is formatted correctly, so it's your responsibility to confirm its accuracy. In most article databases, you will find both popular and scholarly articles. So what's the difference between the two? Popular articles are typically written by professional writers or journalists for a general audience, and they're often published in magazines and newspapers. Scholarly articles, on the other hand, are written by subject experts who have credentials in the topic being discussed. Many scholarly articles are also peer-reviewed, meaning other subject experts have read and evaluated the article for credibility before it's accepted for publication. Because of this scrutiny, scholarly articles are considered more reliable sources. To limit your results to only peer-reviewed sources in the article databases, you should see a checkbox on the left-hand side of the screen. Just click that box and all your results will be limited to peer-reviewed articles only. If you've successfully found resources on your topic, you still need to evaluate them for quality and reliability before including them in your assignment. Use the following criteria to evaluate every resource you might cite, whether it's a book, article, or website. Currency is important as it determines whether the information in a source is current or up to date. Many topics, especially those involving social, scientific, or technological issues, are changing every day, and sources from even a couple of years ago can become quickly out of date. When you're looking at sources, pay attention to the publication date on an article or book, or the last updated date on a website. Ideally, you want the majority of your sources to be published or updated within the last 5 to 10 years, depending on your topic. To determine whether a source is relevant, you'll want to ask whether the book, article, or website directly addresses your topic. Your sources should be answering your research question, not be barely related to it. When evaluating authority in a source, ask yourself, can I identify the author, and do they have credentials that make them a subject expert? The internet has made it easier for everyone to express their opinion on a topic, whether qualified or not, so you need to confirm that the author behind your source, especially online sources, is an expert on the subject. Out of all the criteria, accuracy can be the most challenging to evaluate, since most of us are not subject experts ourselves. The best indicators of a source's accuracy is if the information can be confirmed by other sources, if the source presents evidence for its argument, and if the source includes citations. And remember, if the source is a peer-reviewed article, you'll know the information has already been evaluated by subject experts and can be considered more reliably accurate. Finally, you need to ask, what is the purpose of a source, or why was it written? Does it seem intended to entertain you or sell you something? Is it trying to persuade you to one side of an argument? Or was the source written simply to inform you on a topic, with no other agenda? Understanding the motivations behind a source is critical because a biased author might only present information that benefits their own point of view. You should be evaluating every source you might use in your assignment by all of the criteria. It's not enough for a website to be current or an article to be relevant to your topic. They also need to be authoritative, accurate, and unbiased. Once you've found and evaluated your sources, you should be able to construct an answer to your original research question. That answer will be your thesis statement, or the argument of your assignment. For example, if your original question was, do video games cause an increase of violent behavior in male teenagers, and your research uncovered reliable evidence that the answer is no, then your thesis statement would be, video games do not cause an increase of violent behavior in male teenagers. If you ever find yourself in need of research help or simply have questions about the library, you can always contact us through email, text, phone, or our 24/7 chat. All of our contact information can be found on the library's homepage. Thank you for watching, and always feel free to contact the library if you need help with any of your research.